The product we are going to demo for today is Splunk. Before we start, we are going to have a guide for installation and a simple configuration before we further demo for the use of the Splunk. First of all, we are going to Google search for the Splunk Enterprise, the splunk.com. Now navigate to the web page of the Splunk, move to the product and search for the Splunk Enterprise. And we will forward it to the homepage of Splunk Enterprise, and we might click at the free trial. Now, fill in the details here in order to install the Splunk Enterprise. After the account is created, we might go to verify the email. Log into the account again. We will point to the Splunk webpage again, and we can start a free trial with the downloads over here. Wait for, and now we might wait for the Splunk download. After we download, we might go and look for the Splunk Enterprise and log in with the username and password we set. So now we can start our simple configuration before we start our project. First we move to the setting and the data input. Go to the edit with the local event log collection. Since we are use the local machine to collect the log, so we configure the event log collection. Now we add for the application, move to the selected log, security, and also system to test the function of the Splunk Enterprise for our local machine. Save. Alright. Now go back to the Splunk Enterprise. So for now, we have done a simple configuration for testing the Splunk Enterprise.
My name is Chinloon. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to create a table and a dashboard in Splunk. First, we start from home. We navigate to search and reporting. Then we find the create table view button. Next, select main. And in this demonstration, we will choose the Windows Event Log Security as the source and click next. Now at this part, we could select the field that we want in this demonstration, we remove the raw, and then we will select the event code, this one. Then we will click Start Editing. In this section, we can do the filtering that we want, like remove duplicates and other things. I'll just leave it here and then proceed to save. So here we need to give an event the table title. Let's call it as event code table, and press save. Yeah, then you get this feedback, your table has been created. Next, you click view table, and this is your table, event code table 1. You can also find it from dataset here. If you search for event code table 1, and then you see this. This is our table that we created just now. But that's all for table creation. Next, we will move to dashboard creation. First, we press the create new dashboard button. We set the dashboard title. Let's set it as clear logs dashboard. And we'll use Dashboard Studio, and we choose the grid and click create. Right, from here we could choose the chart that we want. In this demonstration, I will use table, and I will insert the SPL query that I want, which is this one. This query means that I select all the logs from the host, which is my laptop name, and the source is the Windows event log for security category, and want the event code for 1102. 1102 is the event log for clear log. Means that when you do the action of clearing the logs, you will have a record of it. As you can see, in the last 7 days, I have 2 records of me clearing the logs. Okay, now press save. And the save as success. Now we back to here, dashboard, and use the clear logs dashboard that we created just now. Okay, for the last 24 hours is nothing, but when you put to last 7 days, you will see the logs of it. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much.
So now I will present the test case part for generating login alerts. So first we press Win plus R and tap to get it. As you can see, we navigate to the system tab and the destination is audit. So first we must create the 2 values in audit, which is audit account logons event and audit logon events. The value is 1. So if your computer doesn't have this value, you can right click audit and new and choose default 22-bit value to create these 2 values. After you create these 2 values, you must restart your computer to apply the changes. So now we go to Splunk. And first we log our computer and perform login failure. So now we go to Splunk and create trust and reporting. For example, is if you want to see the event log for application, then the Splunk will appear all the event log associated to the application in your computer. So now we simulate the incident for detect the events. So now we type the search query for security and the event code. And count by account name. As you can see, we have two account name. The first one is user, the second one is Sian. Sian is my computer account name. So we choose Sian and view events. For your information, event code 4625 is the event for login failure. So if you want to see the more information about the event, you can click show all 61 lines to see the more information about the login failure. So now we evaluating alert mechanism, we go back to the search and reporting and run one more time the search query. And we click save as and we click alert. So now we should set the title, permission, alert type, expire, and the trigger action for this alert. The title we can set it as login alert. And for information, the most important part is trigger action. So we can choose the add action, and in this case we choose add to trigger alerts. So we can set the severity level to high and press save to save all the settings for this alert. After you set this alert, you can find it at alerts and you can create the login alert that you setting up just now. So the below is trigger history for this login alert. So now we go to activity and go to trigger alerts. As you can see, the Splunk successfully record the trigger alert for the login failure. For example, just now I already performed the login failure on my computer. As you can see, the latest login alert is the login failure that I performed just now. So the field logo attempts login alert can be viewed with alert name, type, severity level for high, and another result for action, and you can edit the search and delete the trigger alerts. So that's all from me for the test case for generating login alert. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Hana. In this demonstration, I will show you how to use Splunk's search feature to retrieve and analyze log data, which is crucial for troubleshooting and monitoring your system. First, log into Splunk and click on the search and reporting. This is where we can start our search queries and view log data. The search bar, time range picker, and result panels will be available here. To run a basic search, type a simple keyword like error in the search bar and hit the search. This will return all events that contain the keyword error, displaying them in the result panels along with details like timestamps, source, and host. So if you want to view the more detail about the event itself, click on the show all 49 lines. And this is the overall detail of the event itself. And then you can narrow down the result by using filters. For example, we can search for error level critical to find on the errors marked as critical. This allows us to focus on important issues, so we type index equals to main, error level equals to critical. So from here, it should display the critical level of the keyword error in the event. Next, let's search for failed login attempts. We will use the query index equals to main, source type equals to login underscore logs, where action equals to failure. Okay. So from here, this searches for events where the action is failure in the login logs, helping us identify security risks like brute force attempts. So as you can see here, there is a failure in the login attempts occurred at 4 January 2025 at 8:30 AM. Okay. Then apart from that, we can use the time constraint to analyze data within a specific time range. So we can use the time picker or a relative time function lah. For example, we can search for errors that occurred in the last 24 hours by using query index equals to main error where time relative underscore time now this ensures that we are looking at recent issues, so it will display the last 24 hours event. So in summary, the search feature in Splunk is powerful and flexible, helping us find, filter, and analyze log data efficiently. By using basic searches, filters, time constraints, and commands like stats, we can gain valuable insights into system performance security.